Hey y'all, it's Nurse Abalori Budgets back with part 2 of my trip to Washington, D.C. for the Black Women's Investment Brunch. And this trip started off with me leaving out of Norfolk, Virginia via Amtrak, and I took the business select route of seating because I figured I would like the leg room. I also figured it would be nice and roomy, and yeah, I wound up with the seat to myself. So as we were leaving Norfolk going towards east, towards DC, I couldn't help but just stop to look out the window, and lo and behold, the sight that I saw was so beautiful. While I was on this ride, I did journal, I did pray, and then again I looked out of the window and I just marveled at the trees, the skyline. And this was just overall a wonderful, warm, sunny day that God made. And I just thanked him for being able to be on this trip and being able to fellowship with women who are in common with me when it comes to investing and saving money. So I got to Union Station about 1:30 p.m. and I kind of did some sightseeing. In part 1, I told you guys that it's been quite a while since I've been to Union Station, and I just decided, you know what, I have some time, let me sightsee, let me see what's changed. And here you can see where I visited a general store where they have lots of knickknacks. Finally, I caught my Uber over to the Hilton DoubleTree, and I must say I was definitely impressed. There is my ride. And so getting on the elevator, headed up to my room. My room was on the 13th floor. I believe this hotel had 15. And I made it to my room, went in. I was thoroughly impressed at just the overall appearance of the room. The smell, the brightness, the glow, everything about this room was magnificent. Even the bathroom was beautiful. And so yeah, I just kind of took some time for myself. Out the view of my hotel room was another beautiful view that I just enjoyed, and in the hotel lobby there was another view that I happened to get. Now it was time for me to do some quiet reading and studying. This was about 7 p.m. I decided to go ahead and head down into the hotel and do some more sightseeing because yeah, what else is there to do? This hotel had a rooftop bar and a lounge, and I must say I was definitely impressed. This was the buffet area. However, I did not get to eat the buffet because of course I was going to a brunch. I'm a gym rat. I like to work out. So where else was there to go to see what the gym area looked like? And I was definitely impressed. Again, back to my hotel room for some planning. I am a planning girly. And then the best part about this stay is, you all, I am growing up. I am becoming a big lady in this day and age. Usually when I go to a hotel, I am always living out of my suitcase. I very rarely unpack or unpack very little, if at all. And this time I decided to unpack my clothes, the things that I was going to wear, utilize this space because hey, I am growing up. So stay tuned for part 3 of the actual investment brunch, what I learned about investing, saving money, and yeah, just learning all about finance. See you in the next video.